we're taking a look at some inhumanly good figures coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flicks is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Alright guys, today we're taking a look at some pre-release figures that have the Inhumans keyword. Inhumans, one of my favorite keywords. I just really like their mythos and stuff in the comics. And actually, some of these are pretty good, so let's go ahead and dive right in and take a look at them. Up first, we have number 16, Karnak. He has the Heroclix, Inhumans, and Martial Artist keywords. He has one trait and a special on his attack. His trait is called Pterogenesis twice. When a friendly character targets Karnak with Perplex, after resolutions, roll a d6. If the result is less than Karnak's click number, modify the chosen value an additional +1. So really helpful there. Most of the Inhumans seem to have Perplex somewhere on their dial, so I anticipate that that will come in handy, and all the Inhumans that I have seen have this Pterogenesis twice trait. The special on his attack is called Everyone Has a Weakness. Precision Strike. When Karnak makes an attack, if his target's defensive value is modified higher than its printed value, it uses its printed defense value instead. So really cool there. Kind of harkens back to sort of a reverse version of the Untamed Weirdness trait from the last Heroclix set. So he's 50 points, has an 8 movement with charge, 11 attack with that special, 17 defense with super senses, and indomitability, 2 damage with perplex. So it's important to note that he is friendly to himself, so he can target himself with perplex and roll for his Pterogenesis twice. And for 50 points, this guy's just a solid up-close attacker. That precision strike will make sure that his damage always sticks. And then he's just, there for the perplexer. And then also to absorb theme tokens for other members on your team. And then later on, he has 2 clicks of prob, which are just always helpful. Overall, I really like this guy a lot. He's sort of a secondary attacker with some support figure characteristics, and I'm always for dual role figures. Up next, we have number 32 in the set, Black Knight. He has the Heroclix, Excalibur, Inhumans, and Ruler keywords. He has 2 traits, a special on his attack and a special on his damage. His first trait is called Stiff Upper Lip. When Black Knight is damaged by an opponent's attack, after resolution, remove an action token from him. So really cool there. That's just super helpful. It's important to note that it only says attack, not damage. So if they attack and still miss, he still gets to remove an action token. Then he has his other trait, which is called Pterogenesis twice. It reads, when a friendly character targets a Black Knight with Perplex, after resolutions, roll a d6. If the result is less than Black Knight's click number, modify the chosen value an additional +1. So really cool there. Again, as with Karnak, just really helpful to potentially be able to perplex a value up by +2. The special on his attack is called His Father's Legacy. Pulse Wave. When Black Knight uses it, he can use Improved Targeting, blocking terrain. After resolutions, destroy all blocking terrain within that use of Pulse Wave's range. So pretty good there. It's a Pulse Wave that ignores blocking. So I can think of a bunch of places that that would be easily abusable. Then the special on his damage is called Scion and Apprentice of Kings Leadership. When Black Knight uses it and succeeds, he has protected Outwit until your next turn. So 5 or 6 on your leadership roll, you have protected Outwit for all your powers, which is just phenomenal. He's 100 points, starts off with a 6 range single target, 10 movement with charge and the flight ability, 10 attack with Blades Claw's Fangs, 18 defense with Invincible and Indomitability, 3 damage with that special. So overall, his combat values on his attack slot are pretty low, but he does have charge and running shot, so he does seem fairly mobile. His defensive line doesn't seem terrible, and his damage never drops below a 3, which is really helpful. Overall, I would say this guy at 100 points isn't really powerful enough to be your main attacker. He would have to be a secondary attacker, which means we're looking at playing more than 300 points in a game. But just a fun figure. Again, I like Inhumans, so even if he's not that great, I'm still going to run him. Next up, we have number 60 in the set, Medusa. She has the Earth-X and Inhumans and Rulers keyword. She has 2 traits and a special on her movement. We already talked about her in a different video in my unboxing video, so make sure to check out the YouTube card now for that if you want to see what else was pulled along with her. Her first trait is called Terragenesis twice. When a friendly character targets Medusa with Perplex, after resolutions, roll a d6. If the result is less than Medusa's click number, modify the chosen value an additional +1. Again, just good. Her other trait is called Lethal Locks. Plasticity, Giant Reach 3. Telekinesis is free, but replace all 6 with 3 in the text of that power. So Plasticity is good. Giant Reach 3 is phenomenal. Free TK, even though it's for only 3, is just insanity. That's just good there. You're going to catch tons of people. She's going to be able to TK herself and then attack just to auto break away and just all kinds of fun and crazy things. People are going to love it. Then the special on her movement is called Lockjaw's Tuning Fork. Free, improved movement, ignores characters, elevated, hindering, and blocking. Passenger 2, but only to carry characters that share a keyword regardless of flight ability, move up to 3 squares. So she has a free 3 movement plus a free 3 space TK, so she really has a 6 movement. She starts off with a 3 range triple target, 10 movement with that special, 11 attack with Quake, 18 defense with super senses, and 3 damage with leadership. For 75 points, she's just insane. She's a free 3 square taxi. Then she also has the free TK, the plasticity, the giant reach. I think she's just really good on her own. The giant reach Quake is awesome also. So I'm just really looking forward to playing her with some other Inhuman Keywords figures that hopefully I'll pull in my official unboxing. You guys let me know what Inhuman you're looking forward to most in this set. Really enjoy reading that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.